alone in a poorly lit motel room, and all my thoughts can return to is, why don't I have an 8-ball? Hello, YouTube. I'm MC Schizophrenic, the Manic Depressive. How are you? It's been a long time since we spoke. A lot's changed. A lot's gone on. When we last spoke, I was living in my mom's house. Things were going all right. I had just recently got a pissant job at a Pizza Hut. About a week before Christmas, my mother kicked me out, myself and Heather, my Heather, my partner, my significant other. I don't like the word girlfriend, so excuse me for not saying that one. Sorry, this is so off the cuff. So my mother kicked us out about a week before Christmas, a week and a half before Christmas, give or take. No hard feelings, Mom, if you ever see this. From there, we went to Heather's mother's house, which is sporting about 7 people. Younger brother, younger sister, brother's best friend, mom, occasionally dad, 3 dogs. Won't get into the intricacies of it, but needless to say, there is some best friend sister fucking going on, if you'll excuse my language. I had a couple of beers. I was ejected from that house just after New Year's. I had to go stay with a friend of mine who, thank you very much for the hospitality. So long. And thanks for all those fish. So because my illness, my disease, whatever it is that I'm diagnosed with, that bipolar disorder that always seems to creep up and fuck my life, I quit my shitty Pizza Hut job not too long after moving in with my friend, his mother, and another friend. So I was sleeping in their front room. My love stayed at her. My love stayed at her mother's house, and she ended up having to move out from the abusive nature of that home. They treat her so poorly. I could never make you understand what it is that they do to her. The best way that I've been able to describe it is if you could imagine Family Guy and the way that they treat the character Meg. That is her life. That's what they all do to her. She started sleeping at my buddy's house with me for a weekend. It turned it into a weekend in a couple of days. My buddy's mother, who, yes, was running the whole household, she was in and out, but she was the payer of the bills. Thank you. She in passing said to my love that if she was going to be living there, she should be paying rent. Now, of course, at this point, I'm not paying rent. I am literally selling wares throughout the area that we live in 45 North. If you don't know what I mean by that, I'm not going to explain it. So I'm doing that to give her about $40 a week. I'm doing that, and I'm also cleaning up her house day to day on an all the time basis. So eventually, catching up with myself, Heather moves in with me because my friend's mother told her that if she wanted to pay rent, she could live there, but she had to pay rent for me as well, which goes to about $40 a month for each of us. $80 a week. I mean, $40 a week for each of us. $80 a week, which comes out to roughly 340 to 60. Maybe it's 320 to 360. Don't quote me. I'm bad at numbers. 340 a month. She wants us to pay her 160 every 2 weeks. We pay her 160. She gives us 80 back. She expects me to continue cleaning up her house, while slowly I'm diving into a terrible fucking depression, so bad in which I cannot muster the courage or the energy to put pants on, much less take a shower, shave myself. I mean, you can see like I've barely taken the time to even shave myself at this point. So she decides last night that we need to vacate the premises before this morning, Saturday, March 31st. So we do. Heather and I are living in a hotel right now. I guess it's not so bad, actually. It might be a welcome change. Perhaps it'll help. But I guess I'm finally learning that I can't depend on anyone. And I knew that. You can't count on anyone. But for the first time in my life, I actually have only one person. And I do have my friends. And they're good and all. But they're better for escapism than for reality. And I only have one real backup in this world. And to her, I want to say that I love you. And we're going to make it through this. And everything's okay. I'm MC Schizophrenic. And I'm trying to climb out of a depression right now. And I'll see all of you all later. I'll see y'all later. Jackass.